Well, hi everybody, and welcome back to our Hard and Up Close series. This is video number 12, and video number 12 focuses on the Emperor. I just finished the reading for his ideal partner, the Empress. So now maybe you're watching and observing this as the Emperor, your partner. Is he your boss? Is he a grown child, an adult male in your surroundings? We're going to try to isolate his energy because the Emperor can talk about so many elements. The Emperor can refer to a father figure, someone who sits in a position of authority. You can look at him as someone with control issues. I'm not sure where he's going for us, but we're going to take a look at the Emperor now. While I'm shuffling, let me make a few notes. If you want a reading meant just for you, information is down below. You can take a look, get a hold of me. I've got sales going on right now if you're watching this summer 2017. So and these videos, what I love about the energy videos, you can watch them anytime. I focus on the energy at the time you might be feeling it, or at the time you might be dealing with this personality in whatever way it comes through to us. I'm not sure, but it's very interesting. I just looked at the bottom card. So now I know it's really time to stop shuffling. I'm going to show you what is at the bottom. The Empress. So, we have the Emperor. The Empress is back again. And interesting, so interesting. So is the Hangman. Now, if you're not aware of it, go watch the Empress. Her first card out of the deck, I think, for the reading was the Hangman energy. He was her focus energy. The feeling that he's waiting for an opportunity, waiting for a chance to do something. There is a pause or a need to sacrifice somewhere in your story if you're watching this. If you're resonating with this, you may be waiting for your opportunity. Maybe it's your chance to become the authority figure. I'm not quite sure where it stands. Are you waiting for a child maybe to come through? Now I'm very interested in the fact that that foundation is a concern over money. So we're just going to keep this kind of in our forethought. I'm going to shuffle her back in because I want to see if that money, that finance, that control over finance is really what he's all about. Now, another repeat from the Empress is the Ace of Wands. Starting something new, but now we have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. There's the money energy right there. That's the independent woman energy right there. And so in some situations, I think there's been some sort of a upset for our Emperor. Maybe he has been I can't say whether this person has become a concern, but this is about independence. So now I'm going to say I feel that there's a path of independence going on for both the Empress and the Emperor. You guys are giving off similar energies. The new start here for our Emperor, though, what is it? What's he starting over? I think he's waiting for the opportunity to do something. His partner is here, too. I think for some of you, I'm not sure if the Emperor is thinking or considering moving his kingdom. I get there's a new beginning here somewhere around him. I'm having a little, the Ten of Wands. And the Six of Wands. What's our male going through? What is our control issue here? This isn't going to speak really to an individual. It can talk to a partner, a romantic partner. Maybe what's really going on here is that this Emperor has been too controlling, maybe, in a partnership. It really is about control. This reading is fundamentally on every level about control. This Emperor, he controls your financial situation. He controls your movement. He controls how you eat. He controls how you sleep. We're talking about an Emperor who has real issues with control. He controls every aspect of his own life, but more than anything, he's controlling your life too. To me, the Emperor isn't coming off as a great leader. I think you're dealing with an Emperor if you're watching this. I don't really get that this is you as a male control freak, because this Emperor has real issues with control. And like I said, I get that this Emperor is controlling your movements. He controls what you wear. He controls where you work. He controls everything you do. And then we have this wish card here. For me, this is really about the need to heal yourself and maybe even to leave this controlling kind of Emperor energy behind. I wonder if we're talking about you as a partner, as you observe this Emperor. Excuse me, need a little more room. So I think what we're talking about here is the Emperor and the kind of control he might have over you as his partner. The Judgment. There's choices being made, and those choices are based upon ending something so that your life can be reborn. It's about those kind of changes, the kind of changes that bring relief. They bring healing. So I'm picking up more on the people that are under the control, under the thumb of this Emperor. He may have you making sacrifices for him. You may have to lie for him. You may have to do distrustful things in his name. This Emperor almost has an abusive kind of edge to him. Definitely feels abusive in his speech. He almost feels like he is very much about how he can almost deprive you of what you need. And some of you are seeking a way out of this control. Some of you are looking to seek a way out from under this kind of emperor control, whether it's your boss, whether it's your partner, whether it's a home that seems to be a money pit where you keep pouring into it, and you're getting nothing but frustration back. It's that kind of a situation, whether it's a thing or a person. This is about what is controlling you. It breaks down here as a person, but it can be effective in any way that it relates to you. The Queen of Wands with the World and the Judgment card. Making the decision that you're being made because it's right. It's the right thing for you to do. If you're under a controlling type of personality who deprives you, probably demands a good deal of sex, because that's part of the control. In fact, it feels like they're almost proud of how much they can control you. And you're looking to be freed from that. You're looking to let go of that situation if you can. You want to be released from the control of this emperor. So in this case, this emperor really does speak about control. The Three of Swords. For some of you, this emperor is a cheater. He may not have only you under his control. There may be others also under the control of this person. They may not have only you at home. They may have others out and about in the community as they travel the world. If this person is a world traveler and very much a man of finance, and I would say he may have many women in many countries because he feels that it is his right as a man to do that. He's very much about instilling that kind of control. The Ten of Pentacles. He also controls finances. He controls his partners through money, through finances, through the home, through the stability. If they provide, they will take advantage of that situation. It feels to me we have an emperor here. He feels very privileged. He has a life. He has a life of self-worth and self-gratification. If you abide by him, he will reward you. But in your case, I think you know the dark side of that emperor. And the dark side is he can be cruel, he can be abusive, and he can frankly be a untrustworthy partner. And so to me, in this situation, it feels very much like we're looking at a partnership. We're not looking within you. We're looking at a partner. We're looking at this energy that really feels to me like he's controlling you through heartbreak. He feels very much like he feels as if it's his given right to be abusive, to be narcissistic. I get a lot of things from this emperor, and a good neighbor is not one of them. He can be cruel. He can be openly cruel. He can be very public in his displays of anger. I don't think I like his energy very much. I think the people dealing with this person are seeking a well-established life of their own so they can move on, complete their own cycles, be the healing force within their own life, because a cruel bastard like this emperor needs to be left behind. And so if you're watching him, I'm not going to dwell on his energy anymore. I'm going to give you guys an Ascended Masters card, and I'm closing this out. Because those of you dealing with an emperor, this is not, I got it. This is not a loving emperor. Our Ascended Masters energy says let it go. Kuan Yin, it's time to release. It's time to release. Good Lord, it's time to release. Let it go. Let me get a definition on this quickly. Let go of an argument, judgment, a long-term hurt. Have compassion for everyone involved in this situation, including yourself, including this guy over here. Be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. But as you let go, part of the necessity with this is letting go of what this person may have put you through, and actually letting go of the hurt and the disappointment. It frees you up. It liberates you. So along this journey, as you decide, if you decide that you're going to leave the emperor behind, you have to remember to not only forgive yourself, but you're going to have to forgive him too. It's the only way to truly walk a righteous path up and out of this situation if your emperor displays this kind of personality. And so I'm going to let him go. I'm going to refresh these readings next year and see where we're at with the energy. But for right now, those of you dealing with the emperor in your life, if he's cruel, if he's heartless, if he's unthinking, uncaring, if he creates more pain in your life than he's worth, there is certainly the advice here that it may be time to let it go. Now, if you want a reading meant just for you, I've got sales going on right now. This is summer 2017. Take a look at my website. You may never know what time of the year it is. I may have something going on. Go take a look. Also, I've got a library of weekly videos, love videos, and energy videos, kind of like this, going on at my Vimeo channel. The link for those are down below. Those readings start at 99 cents. Go on and take a look. There's a lot of stuff there. And, guys, until the next time, please be well, be careful, and get help in the situation if you need it. Talk to your spirit guide. They will help you with the answers if you're under a controlling, angry hand. And until the next time, guys, please take care and be well. And peace.